From the hangar in Lancaster, California, I'm Joseph.
And I'm Angel.
On this episode of L28 News, the restoration of the Astral Challenger roundabout on Avenue L, a highlight of the Metro Go Pass program that provides students K through 12 with free public transportation, the dedication of the 3 homes built by Habitat for Humanity's 2023 Home Builders Blitz, and the Seniors Movers and Shakers Walking Club, which invites the senior community to embark on the scenic walks together every Wednesday morning.
Followed by the Elise Clifford Interpretive Center's Halloween-themed educational presentations, Owl-Oween and Scary Science. Afterwards, we stopped by the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve for an evening of stargazing at their Moonwalk event. And we bring you coverage of the showdown between AVHS and LHS during their senior night football match. Welcome to another captivating episode of L28 News. Today, we bring you news of art and resilience. The Avenue L and Challenger Way roundabout, a bustling center of cross-traffic, has been home to a thought-provoking art installation that pays homage to the 1986 Challenger Space Shuttle. This installation underwent meticulous repairs, ensuring its continued impact. And now, joining us to shed light on this remarkable endeavor is L28's Joseph Leo, ready to share more on this memorable tribute.
After 7 months of anticipation, the Astral Challenger art piece located here on Avenue L has finally been restored following a collision in early March of 2023. I'm Joseph Leo with L28 News, here to talk about one of the 3 special roundabouts you see when you drive through the city. The Astral Challenger, a remarkable piece of fabricated with 2-inch square stainless steel rods arranged in a 20-foot-high open framework, suffered extensive damage when the cargo freight collided with it earlier this year. The vivid cobalt blue acrylic panel fins and the top nose cone from which the silhouette of the Challenger spacecraft were shattered in the incident. Fast forward to Sunday, October 22nd, and the Astral Challenger structure has risen again, thanks to the diligent efforts of the restoration team. Led by artist Mabari, who worked closely with renowned Southern California fabricator Jack Brogan on the initial design concepts and fabrication specifics, the team meticulously repaired the installation. The restoration process involved replacing the shattered blue acrylic fins and top nose cone of the shuttle, ensuring they accurately recreated the silhouette of the Challenger spacecraft. Furthermore, all building materials used were carefully selected to ensure the durability and long-term external use in a public setting. The 19-foot diameter concrete pad that encases the Astral Challenger contains LED lighting, illuminating the lower and upper blue acrylic panels from dusk until dawn. This feature adds a captivating touch to the memorial, enhancing its visual impact. With the completion of the restoration, the Astral Challenger tribute stands once again as a testament to the resilience and artistry of the Lancaster community. Drivers can now admire the structure's beauty as they partake in the circular path on their way to their destination. This is Joseph Leo from Avenue L and Challenger, reporting for L28 News. You know what, Angel? I was really relieved and heartwarmed to see the repairs finally done on the Astral Challenger tribute installation. When I saw the nose cone and the fins, missing, a part of me was missing.
I agree. It's nice to be able to drive by it now, even on my way to work this morning, and see it's completed again. A piece of the city has been restored in a way, and like you said in your report, we're paying homage to the 1986 Challenger Space Shuttle.
Absolutely. In a transformative development, the Antelope Valley Union High School District recently announced their embrace of the LA Metro Go Pass program, ushering in a new era of improved educational access and reduced living costs for K-12 students. This initiative, the first of its kind in the region, provides unlimited free transit rides encompassing the AVTA local buses, metro buses and rail, and multiple other Southern California transit agencies. Notably, this program addresses the ongoing issues surrounding transportation and financial challenges faced by countless families throughout the valley, and its early impact is already evident with increased graduation rates among students who receive the transit pass. Let's head to the Antelope Valley Union High School District with our news correspondent, Jacobo Garrido, with more.
Transportation has gotten a lot easier for students. I'm Jacobo Garrido reporting for L28 News, and right now I'm at the Antelope Valley Union High School District, where they don't just care about raising the bar of education, but also transportation, as students now have access to the Metro Go program. The Antelope Valley Union High School District has taken a significant step towards enhancing student access to education while simultaneously addressing the high cost of living by becoming the first district in the valley to enroll in the LA Metro Go Pass program. This initiative offers unlimited free transit rides to K-12 students in participating school districts, with more than 2 million Go Pass tap cards distributed to date, including Antelope Valley Transit Authority, AVTA, local buses, Metro Buses and Rail, and other Southern California transit agencies. Originally launched in August of 2021, the program has witnessed substantial success, with over 110 school districts and charter school networks in participation, representing more than 1,500 schools, as well as 8 community college districts also partaking in the initiative. The AVTA joined the program back in September, aligning with 13 other transit agencies such as Foothill Transit, Santa Monica Big Blue Bus, and Pasadena Transit. Right now I'm at Sergeant Steve Owens Memorial Park, where there's a major AVTA transit stop. As you can see behind me, one of the buses is actually taking off, and this is one of the many that students can access with the Metro Go program. This major stride in making transportation more affordable for students and their families is extremely important, as 69% of LA County's 1.4 million students qualify for free and reduced price meal programs. The program has already demonstrated up to 27% increase in graduation rates among students who received a transit pass. Improved attendance and the removal of transportation barriers have contributed to this success. Other key advantages of the program is that it allows students and their families to save money that can then be reallocated for essential needs, such as food and school supplies. Families of K-12 students participating in the program saved an estimated $312 per student annually, which proves especially valuable in today's challenging economic climate. The AV Union High School District's unanimous approval of the Go Pass program signifies its commitment to providing this valuable resource to students. The implementation of the Go Pass program in the Antelope Valley represents a significant step towards ensuring that transportation costs do not become a barrier to education and success for our local students here in Lancaster and throughout the valley. It highlights the dedication of the AVTA to addressing the transportation needs of the community, fostering a brighter future for countless families in the region. With the launch of the Metro Go Pass here in the Antelope Valley, parents and students can rest assured that they'll be arriving safely and on time to school. This has been Jacobo Garrido reporting for L28 News.
Thanks, Jacobo, for that informative segment on the Metro Go Pass.
Joe, how awesome is it to have a resource like the Metro Go Pass here in the Antelope Valley for students K through 12? It's going to make commuting a lot easier, a lot more stress-free for them. And like Jacobo mentioned in his report, it's increasing graduation rates. So we're already seeing a positive impact.
Absolutely. And it's tough to graduate from school if you can't attend class. And so with the AV Metro Go Pass program, it's great to see that the state and the school district support our young students. I
agree. It's a wonderful thing we've got going on, and I can't wait to see where it progresses in the future.
Absolutely. Don't go anywhere. When we return from the break, we'll be covering the dedication of the 3 homes built by Habitat for Humanity LA and a highlight of one of the best ways to start your Wednesday mornings with the Seniors Movers and Shakers Walking Club.
Welcome back to L28. This next segment will be focusing on the Habitat for Humanity follow-up and the Movers and Shakers event that takes place every Wednesday morning at the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve. In a remarkable achievement for the community of Lancaster, Habitat for Humanity of Greater Los Angeles dedicated its first 3 homes on Saturday, October 28th. This historic event marked a significant milestone in the fight for affordable and accessible housing in the Antelope Valley. Partners such as Clark Construction, Turner Construction, and the White Turner Contracting Company played pivotal roles in this 2023 Home Builders Blitz initiative. Over 100 tradespeople came together, working around the clock to construct these modern homes in an astonishing 2-week period. The dedication ceremony was a showcase of community spirit and collective effort, and was attended by members of the community, representatives from the city of Lancaster, and state representatives from the offices of Congressman Mike Garcia, Senator Scott Wilk, and Assemblyman Juan Carrillo. Each took to the podium to express their admiration and support, presenting certificates of recognition to Habitat for Humanity and the partners involved in this monumental project. After the formalities, the celebration continued with a complimentary lunch for guests near the new trio of houses. L28 News was on site to capture the sentiments of the day, speaking with key figures such as Lancaster Council members Lauren Hughes-Leslie and Ken Mann, as well as Shannon Dow, Lancaster's Director of Economic Development and Housing. Let's check it out.
Habitat for Humanity is truly inspirational, not only for their ability to build and partner with others for affordable housing, but also to create a sense of belonging and community. And I'm so excited again for these families to come and be a part of our community and to set an example for other partners to come and get involved here in the city of Lancaster.
We could all talk about we can reminisce about when we were growing up and our lives, and it always comes back to home. And then it always makes you feel good too. You go on vacation, you come back, it's good to be home. And think now that these young families are going to be able to get this opportunity to be able to say the same thing. Hey, we're home, this is our place. And again, all the memories that are going to be, that'll be made in these homes. You know, I had the opportunity to give part of the blessing over the home behind us. And, you know, some of the things that we talked about is the very same thing about it being a safe place, having great memories come from here, to be able to have people grow up and live great quality lives. And I think that answers part of the question of, you know, the vision of the city of Lancaster and being a part of the community.
This is really an incredible milestone for the city of Lancaster and for Habitat for Humanity. These are the first builds that we've had in the Antelope Valley from Habitat for Humanity. So we're very excited to have them as a partner. And as far as our vision for affordable housing in the community, we have over 1,000 units currently in the pipeline under the Housing Authority alone. So those are 1,000 homes that are coming for families in our community. Habitat for Humanity is a huge part of that partnership. There's 3 different sites we're working with them on, and we're hoping to bring another contract to council shortly for hundreds more units. So this is all very exciting. We're heading in the right direction to make sure that people have safe, accessible, and affordable housing to make their home here in Lancaster.
Community is the foundation for any society or individual to thrive, and Habitat for Humanity does just that. It brings a community together, and I'm so excited to welcome these deserving families to our community of Lancaster.
So there's 3 families that get the blessing of the first 3, but what it does tell me, we've got at least 130 more families that are going to have the same blessings come their way, where they're going to have some affordable housing. And again, we heard it today where the one young lady that's going to get one of the homes talked about it's her home now. And you know, she's talking about dealing with the landlord and not being able to paint the bedroom her color, and she just shared these simple things. And to think now there's going to be at least 130 plus families that are going to have the same opportunity.
Safety for our families in Lancaster is the #1 priority for the Lancaster City Council, and we are proud to work toward that goal of creating safe, affordable, accessible housing for our community members. Working with Habitat for Humanity, there's programming, it goes far beyond just these homes. It's building the homes themselves, but also making them accessible to the people who need them. So we ourselves at the city have a down payment assistance program. Habitat for Humanity also has funding available for down payment assistance. We've recently launched our emergency repair program to help those that need help from roof repairs to ADA accessibility, and Habitat has their own complementary programs as well. So we are working to communicate those programs to the community, make sure that they have access to them, and ensure that the people who need it are getting the help that they need from the city.
Aaron Rink, the CEO and president of Habitat for Humanity LA, highlighted the significance of this project for the community and their ongoing commitment to alleviate housing issues in the Antelope Valley. Let's hear what she had to say.
Well, Habitat for Humanity of Greater Los Angeles is super excited to finish these first 3 homes that we started just 2 brief weeks ago because it indicates that we are starting to recognize the need for affordable housing in Lancaster and Palmdale. And we are now able, that the city has come forward with some properties, some land. We're now able to build more affordable home ownership opportunities for residents of the Antelope Valley. Habitat for Humanity builds homes a little differently than other home builders because it's a whole community effort. So everybody is welcome to come together to volunteer to help build the houses. We work with local churches to hold orientations we come to community events to get the word out. We have event volunteers that come and help set up things like the dedications and the groundbreakings. And of course, we want folks who can help us get the word out to potential future home buyers that there is an opportunity here, that if they've been told that they can't afford a house, Habitat for Humanity has a way for many people to afford a house that didn't think they could otherwise. So Habitat is really excited to be working with the city of Lancaster. These are the first 3 of what will be 8 homes on this site. And then we have sites for another 70 homes throughout Lancaster with more projects under discussion. So we're super excited. It's not just a one-off build that we're doing here, but we'll be building here for years to come.
These 3 homes in Lancaster stand as beacons of hope and are just the beginning of a multi-year commitment to ensure that the dream of homeownership is attainable for families throughout the region. This event not only honored the hard work and partnership that made these homes possible, but also shone a light on the collective effort required to address the community's housing needs of the future.
You know what, Angel? It was very uplifting and heartwarming to be at the Habitat for Humanity event, because to see those families who have been renting homes for years finally get their own home and own it and now build memories in them.
That's wonderful, and it's a great way to put it. We're right around the corner from the holiday season. So like you said, they're making those houses into their homes, and I mean, this is just the beginning.
So on top of those 3 homes, they're going to build 5 more homes, which means there's going to be 5 more families coming to all our local events.
And, you know, that's just the beginning, because Habitat for Humanity plans to have that multi-year commitment where they build 170 homes across the Antelope Valley.
Man, I can't wait to go to that block party, you know.
I bring the chips.
I'll bring the dip.
Hey.
In a bid to promote physical activity while simultaneously bringing the senior community together, the Movers and Shakers Senior Walk Club is paving the way for a healthier and more active lifestyle among the elderly. This club takes the golden generation on a peaceful stroll through the serene and picturesque Prime Desert Woodland Preserve. Since September 20th, every Wednesday at 9 a.m., the Movers and Shakers Club extends an open invitation to seniors to join them on this revitalizing journey through nature. The trail through the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve is not only an opportunity to stretch one's legs, but also a chance to embrace the great outdoors. The beauty of the preserve's natural landscape, adorned with lush greenery that the Lancaster and the greater Mojave Desert, offers a perfect setting for seniors to enjoy the health benefits of walking while enjoying the tranquility of the natural environment. One of the standout features of the Movers and Shakers Senior Walk Club is its accessibility. There is no need for prior registration. Seniors can simply drop in, making it a hassle-free experience for those who wish to partake in the walks. The Prime Desert Woodland Preserves Trail is ideally suited for these walks, ensuring a safe and pleasant environment for seniors to exercise. The benefits of regular walking are well documented and include improved cardiovascular health, enhanced joint mobility, and reduced stress levels, making it a great opportunity for seniors to invest in their well-being. Seniors interested in joining the Movers and Shakers Senior Walk Club can find additional information by calling 661-723-6077. You know what, Angel? I think it's really great that the seniors have an outlet where they can just, meet up every Wednesday, 9 a.m. and just, walk together.
I agree, because I feel like a lot of the times it's hard to find the motivation to do things, especially when it comes to things like exercising. So to have that group dynamic, that group setting, not only are you walking with your friends, but you're creating those bonds and being more comfortable and motivated in what you're doing.
Absolutely. And for them to bond together, to find that commonality, it's great to be a senior.
I can't agree, but I'm sure it is.
When we return from the break, L28 will be heading over to the Elise Clifford Interpretive Center for a family-friendly presentation on owls, presented by the Antelope Valley Audubon Society's Carol Collins, followed by Scary Science, a presentation by Director of the Sage Planetarium, Jeremy Amarant.
Thank you for tuning into L28. The team will be taking viewers over to the Elise Clifford Interpretive Center to learn all about owls during the Owl-Oween presentation, led by the Antelope Valley Audubon Society's president, Carol Collins. followed by coverage of Scary Science, a presentation on how dry ice reacts to different elements, led by Jeremy Amaranth, the director of Sage Planetarium. The Elise Clifford Interpretive Center was buzzing with feathered fascination this past weekend as the Antelope Valley Audubon Society hosted their Owl-Oween event. Dr. Carol Collins, president of the AVHS, took attendees on a captivating journey into the mysterious world of owls, captivating an audience of all ages. Owl-Oween kicked off with an owl-themed presentation led by Dr. Collins herself. An expert in avian studies, she shared her wealth of knowledge about these birds of the night. Attendees were treated to an up-close and personal encounter with a real owl, held gently on a gloved hand by a dedicated owl handler. The attendees fired off questions about owl behaviors, anatomy, and the unique adaptations that make owls truly remarkable creatures. Following the enlightening presentation, the Elise Clifford Interpretive Center was transformed into an activity hub. Some guests embraced their inner artist, indulging in coloring sheets provided by the AVAS, while others ventured into the world of archaeology with the intriguing pellet activity. Each attendee received a kit of tools and an owl pellet, a regurgitated mass of indigestible parts from an owl's meal, which concealed hidden insights within. Guests meticulously dissected these pellets, revealing the bones of the owl's prey. The challenge then shifted to identification, as participants eagerly sought to name the bones they uncovered. Dr. Collins, the owl enthusiast and expert, moved throughout the center, offering guidance and engaging in lively discussion with the owl enthusiasts. The Elise Clifford Interpretive Center's Owl-Oween event was a resounding success, offering a unique opportunity for people of all ages to explore the nocturnal world of owls. The Antelope Valley Audubon Society, under the guidance of Dr. Carol Collins, left a lasting impression with an event that blended education, hands-on exploration, and a sense of wonder, making Owl-Oween a memorable experience for all who attended. To learn more about the Antelope Valley Audubon Society, feel free to scan the QR code shown on screen or visit the link in the description.
You know what, Angel? I remember being a freshman attending Antelope Valley High School biology class with Mr. Dawson. We actually dissected an owl pellet. So it's very interesting that once we, separated it all apart, I saw a mouse.
Oh, see, that's one of the wonderful things about nature and science and having events like this, because like you're saying, the youth was super excited to be able to dissect and then afterwards identify what they had found.
And when it comes to birds, owls are my favorite.
Really? I feel like owls and pigeons are like up there for me. Like I feel like pigeons are like peak bird when it comes to me and my tastes.
Absolutely. And when it comes to owls, I mean, when they fly stealthily and you can't hear them, like they fly silently through the night.
Yeah, some of them have tapered feathers.
And they got that 360 pivotal view.
They have the ears that are like different little upturned thingamabobbies, so they hear differently. They actually say you sound like an owl.
Who? The Elise Clifford Interpretive Center hosted a bone-chilling science presentation by the esteemed Jeremy Amaranth, director of the Sage Planetarium. The ECIC was transformed into a mad scientist's lair, with Amaranth leading a haunting exploration into the eerie interactions of the dry ice with various everyday items. The screaming spoons, shivering quarters, and wandering water experiments had the audience on the edge of their seats. Let's head to the ECIC for more.
So we do things like screaming spoons, we do shivering quarters, because, people who get scared shiver, people scream, so it's definitely a theme. And we're going to teach kids science in a way that is fun for them, and so it's interactive and hands-on. We have them hold the spoons and make them scream and make the quarters shiver, so they have a lot of fun. Back when I was a kid, I had a college professor who came to our school, and he did all sorts of fun science. And I thought, wow, I'd love to do that. That really inspired me. I'd love to do that for our kids. And then I got a job working for the Palmdale School District, and I was able to do hands-on science with them, and so inspire the next generation. What we're doing is we're playing with states of matter. So we have dry ice, which is a solid, and it's changing into a gas. And that's a process called sublimation. And so the sublimation is pushing the quarter around. It's in a little groove right here. And as it sublimates, the gas is pushing it from side to side. It leans against one side, leans against the other, back and forth, back and forth. So we have a scary theme. So this is something that happens when people get scared, they shiver. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna press this spoon against the dry ice and we're gonna make it scream. So here we go, listen. And so the reason why this happens is we're pushing down on the dry ice sublimates and it becomes a gas and it pushes it up. But I'm pushing down, of course, and it goes up and down really, really fast. And causes the spoon to scream.
Amaranth provides viewers with another event for them to mark on their calendars.
Every single month, we do a walk, about a mile walk, out under the stars, and we tell everybody what kinds of things to see. The Antelope Valley Astronomy Club, who is a great supporter of the Sage Planetarium, and the Palmdale School District, they come out and they bring their telescopes and set it up so everybody can eyeball to the stars right through the telescope.
Viewers interested in learning more about Sage Planetarium, stay tuned because Amaranth has got you covered.
So we're part of the Palmdale School District. So our planetarium website is on the Palmdale School District website. So you can go there and learn more about what we do. We also share out via Parent Square to all of our parents. We have public nights. So at least up until about March, we're going to be doing the second and fourth Tuesday of each month. At both 5 o'clock we'll have a show and at 6 o'clock we'll have a show. And we have brand new projectors and 38 shows. So lots and lots of new content for everybody to see. And it's all free. It's part of our public service. So
Thank you, Angel, for that scary and spooky science presentation. Oh, wait, you're here. Angel, what was your favorite presentation from that?
I think my favorite demonstration from Scary Science was probably the screaming spoons, because as seen in the segment, you get a spoon, you get a block of dry ice, you put the spoon on the dry ice, boom, it starts screaming. Not actually screaming, just the way that it interacts with each other. It sounds like it's screaming. Super fun, super great. What about you?
My favorite was actually the watering water. When Jeremy took the carbon dioxide into the, that was in the plastic container and put it over the kid's head and it was just falling over the hair. That was really interesting.
It was a really cool one. I didn't realize that dry ice could do so many things.
And you know what's really scary?
Oh.
That science can be this much fun. When we come back from the commercial break, today's episode will be concluding with a look at the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve's monthly moonwalks, followed by L28 Sports, which brings viewers a recap of the intense showdown between Antelope Valley High School and reigning CIF champs Lancaster High School during their senior night showcase.
Thank you for watching until the end. Today's episode will be concluding with the monthly moonwalks held at the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve, which invite the community out for an evening of stargazing, along with the senior night matchup of AVHS and LHS at Antelope Valley High School, right here on L28 News. Under the enchanting glow of a clear moonlit sky, the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve came alive with celestial wonders as attendees embarked on a remarkable moonwalk event led by Jeremy Amaranth, director of the Sage Planetarium. As stargazers roamed the reserve's trails, they were treated to a unique and educational experience, learning to navigate the night sky and decode the mysteries of the universe. Amaranth's guidance took participants through the trails with various checkpoints offering insights into the vast expanse above, stopping every so often to answer questions that guests may have. They also learned how to predict the moon's movement using nothing more than their hands. Amaranth's lessons made the seemingly complex task accessible, allowing everyone to become amateur astronomers. Throughout the evening, Amaranth also shed light on the history and significance of constellations, unveiling the stories they tell and how they've been studied for centuries. He identified the Summer Triangle, a prominent celestial formation consisting of the three brightest stars in the night sky, Vega, Deneb, and Altair. As the moonlight bathed the landscape in an ethereal glow, participants departed the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve with a newfound appreciation for the night sky and a profound understanding of the stories told by the constellations above. Jeremy Amaranth's expert guidance and passion for astronomy had illuminated the mystery of the cosmos, making the moonwalk event an unforgettable and educational experience for all who attended. So Joe, you and I had the opportunity to go to the moonwalk event. What was your favorite part of it?
Well, one of my favorite things about the Moonlight event, though it was dark in the beginning, you had to get a flashlight, everything was lit up by the moon itself. And Jeremy's presentation was definitely informational and enlightening because you found out about the seasons, about the earth and the sky, and very mind-opening.
I agree. I think that was probably my favorite part as well. Just walking the trails with everybody under a clear, full moonlit sky. Truly unforgettable. And if you haven't had the chance to attend a moonwalk, head over to the Prime Desert Woodland Preserve and stargaze and see the moon.
L28 Sports covered yet again another exciting matchup between the 2 and 6 Antelope Valley Antelopes as they took on the 4 and 5 Lancaster Eagles on senior night at AV High School under Friday night lights. Friends and families came out strong to support their athletes before the start of the CIF Southern Section playoffs, which is right around the corner. Commentary was provided by Ronnie Wald and sideline reporting by our very own Tiffany Johnson. Right before kickoff, Tiffany got the chance to catch up with head coach of AV High School, the legendary Jermaine Lewis. Here's Tiffany with Coach Lewis on his thoughts for the game against the defending CIF champs and what it means to not only coach the Antelopes, but to also be an alumni himself.
Coach, it's senior night tonight, and you are a UCLA grad and also an AV High School alum. How does it feel to hear your senior students say they're encouraged to go to college after playing on this field?
I mean, that's the whole mission, especially being a head coach, is getting these guys to think about life after football, and really that education and that pursuit of an education. So it's beautiful to hear all that.
Big game tonight. You're going against the current champs of the league. So watching film this past week, was there anything that stood out to you?
I mean, they're tough, they're sound, they're fast, you know, they match up well with us. Just like you said, they're defending champions and stuff. They got a lot of depth, and so we got a work cut out for us tonight.
Lots of low pride in my family. My parents are alums, you're an alum. So what's the one thing you're most proud of being an AV alum?
Just that understanding that grit of life, you know, and just always that hard-working mindset. And that's what I wanted to do when I came back to this school, is bring that old Lope tradition back. So I hope I did all my Lopes proud out there.
You did all of us proud. Have a great game. Looking forward to seeing it.
All right, thank you.
From the get-go, tensions were high as both teams had a long-standing rivalry against each other. Local sports enthusiasts called it the Battle of the Boulevard, but this battle would soon be settled after the sound of the first whistle. The Lancaster Eagles found themselves on offensive from the very start of the game, but would find little success as the AV Antelopes would continue to stuff their every move. Soon after the Eagles transitioned to defense, tragedy struck as one of their players suffered a season-ending injury, stopping all play on the field. As fans stood still in disbelief, both teams took a knee as the fallen athlete was taken off the field in an ambulance. Soon after the dust settled, athletes began to shake off their nerves in anticipation with light warm-ups, getting ready again for the challenge ahead. Taking their first shot at the goal was AV High School, as they opened up the game by scoring the first touchdown on a shovel pass, taking a swift 6-0 lead in the first quarter. But the Lopes weren't done yet, as they would go on to score a 2-point conversion, taking an 8-0 lead at the end of the first. But the Eagles weren't down and out. They quickly evened up the score at the start of the second quarter, leaving the crowd going wild on senior night. This would be as close as Lancaster would get to victory as AV continued their offensive onslaught, ending the game with a 30-8 score. With this win, the AV Antelopes find themselves at 3-6 on the season, as well as at 3-3 in the Golden League, which currently ranks them in 4th place. If you'd like to catch the next live stream during this year's playoffs, be sure to stay tuned to L28 Sports broadcasts. Scan the QR code on the screen to visit our YouTube channel, where you can view the next live event. Well, thank you for tuning in to the City of Lancaster's news. I'm Joseph.
And I'm Angel, and this has been
L28 News.